Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. Today we're going to look through the layouts I completed for March and talk about Q1 spending freeze and what I plan to do for the second quarter. I only managed to complete 5 layouts this month. 4 of them were using sketches from the 30 days of sketches round 9 with Christy's Beautiful Life. And I will say that I just fell off the wagon. I fell behind and I didn't do any more. So anyway, this is the first layout, which is from day 1, which is by Scrapper Sketch Lisa S. Sorry, I can't pronounce your last name, Lisa. But she has actually got a Facebook group where she's got some new challenges on there. So if you're not on that Facebook group, check it out. I'll link it below. And I will say I just love this sketch with the tags. I just love it. So this is what I came up with. I used a page kit from my knockoff kit, which is the Simple Stories Hearth and Home, or Hearth and Home, and it's called Happiness is Homemade, which is just showing apples from last September. I think it might have been last spring. The second layout is from day 2, and it's a sketch by Tracy Reed. If you didn't know, she actually is back designing for Echo Park. So this is called Welcome Home, and it's just photos of our house. This is the third sketch by Laura Rumble at Scrap Sketches. This is a photo of my Nutcracker collection. I love the soldiers, and I do think of the magic of Christmas when I look at these little guys. And I took this photo because the tall one here was bought for me by my mother-in-law for my birthday. So I just thought I'd take a photo of them all together before they were put near the tree this year, or last year rather. I like this sketch too. The fourth sketch is from day 4, which is this one, and it's designed by Brenda Ragsdale. I decided to use the colour scheme from Bro & Co. I'll show you the enamel dots, just so you can see the colour scheme. I have got some of the papers from this collection too, but I just thought it was fun to pull in the papers that I have that match these colours to replicate the collection in my own way. And it's called Ready to Go. So I decided to cut out the cogs using my scan and cut. And just decorate. The final layout I have to show to you today is with Through the Rainbow, called Adventure Awaits. This month was an all red layout. I also have a process video on how I put this one together on my channel, which I'll link below. And I must say that using one colour on a layout, I just enjoy it. So let's talk about how I did in quarter one. Here is my list of what I wanted to achieve this year. So the first one is spending freeze, which is a quarterly one. And the purpose is to give myself a chance to use what I already have. So there's like a 12-week block where I'm just using all the supplies I have to create layouts. I will say that I probably didn't create as many layouts as what I should have, and I don't think the spending freeze was the reason for that. And I'll talk more when I get down further. I've got a $100 budget that I can spend on crafty supplies at the end of the quarter. I have actually placed an order, so I'm hoping it will arrive today because I would like to show you what I bought. Because I was being mindful with what I was bringing in and what I felt that I needed for my stash. I still have to buy some new, sorry for the glare, big shot plates, because as you can see, this one's cracked badly. And if I want to use my die cuts, I will need to buy some more plates. I don't use the plastic ones together all the time unless I'm embossing, because I do have, I'll just quickly show you. I do have a precision base plate that I use as my sandwich for die cutting. Okay, talking about my projects. As you know, I completed project 1 quite well. Project 2, not so well. I've still got 8 layouts to complete. And as I said earlier, it's not because of the spending freeze. It was more so I was stuck and I wasn't sure on how I was going to I wanted to complete 2 projects for this quarter. As you may know, I finished one project, which was completing our September 2021 holiday trip. And I have got a layout share showing all the layouts for that album. Project 2, I knew I wouldn't complete all the layouts that I've listed down in my book, but I expected to be a little bit closer than what I have actually done. I'm 8 layouts short. And it's not because I put myself on a quarterly spending freeze. I just became stuck and I just wasn't organised enough. And I also think that I need to think about doing small bursts of creativity each day instead of one big block of a weekend. So going forward, I'm not sure what the second quarter is going to look like. I haven't thought about it too much. I do want to finish completing project 2. There's only 8 layouts. I think I've got 4 page kits already together with photos. But as I said, I still need to think about, after I finish this, because I do want to make that a priority for the second quarter, and then think about what I'm going to do after that. I have, as I said, got plenty of projects on the brain at the moment. I'm also doing a few challenges which I'm thoroughly enjoying and want to try and weave into my personal projects. So anyway, we'll see how that goes. Using the tools, I think I've always used my Big Shot. I like using scraps to cut and make embellishments. The embossing folders is more challenging. I don't reach for it as much. So that is still something I'm going to work on, along with my border punches. I think using my Scan and Cut this quarter, I have used it a lot more than what I previously have, and I will just continue to create more with that machine because it is a fantastic machine. And you know, you can increase and decrease sizes of the cut files to suit your projects. Using my scraps is another goal. I would say that I'm being more mindful of adding them on to layouts and within my page kits. So that's a thing that I will just continue to progress on. Organising my die cuts and in books and binders. Yes, I did work on that this time around. This is my travel one. Once I've completed the project one where I was doing my holiday photos, I added my simple stories, travel notes, die cuts, the leftovers into this book. I also added the deep sea ones from Kaisercraft and also the Island Escape die cuts in as well. That's all I have to share today. I'll give you an update on what Q2 is going to look like as soon as I think about more on what I want to achieve for the next 3 months. I do have a video that I'm working on showing you what I bought with my $100 budget for my scrappy supplies, and also talk about my thoughts on what I bought. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks again. Bye.